Hi guys! Actually today initial plan was to speak about business, to go deeper into numbers, but actually I get sick a little bit. You know, a cold, flu, all this stuff. I'm lucky because Christina is here and we have all the oils, and we just decided to show you how we are healing ourselves when it's like something happened. So it's already more than 10 years. Me and my family, my kids, we don't use any pharmaceuticals, so only natural things, naturopathy and plants. Yeah, mostly essential oils for last 6 years. And if you have like top 10 essential oils, all of them are in this first kit, so you can heal any kind of thing. Today we will just demonstrate it. You know, I feel not really good to talk a lot. I will just lie down here and Christina will show how to do this protocol. Yeah, and we have some supplements. I will drink some oils inside. I apply some oils on my back and you know, clean my nose with a neti pot with some oil. Yeah, just very basic things which I usually do when something happens once a year, you know. Yeah, we are humans.
Okay, today I'll be applying on Ajit protocol that helps to treat cold, flu, headaches. It's also very good if you have any kind of allergies, migraines and herniated discs. So with any kind of body ache condition, it helps a lot. It's super simple protocol. The only one thing I would like you to know, guys, you don't need to be aromatherapist or massage therapist in order to apply this protocol of Symphony of Cells. You simply need to know the formula, the recipes, and just apply it in the right order. So I'll be using 8 essential oils, and usually the whole process takes 4 to 5 minutes, not more. But maybe because I'll be talking a little bit, taking you through the process, why I put certain oils, it might take a little bit longer, okay? So let's go, let's get Ajit healthy. So first oil that I'll be applying in this protocol is frankincense, okay? And we usually apply oils on the spine, from the lower spine to the upper spine, okay? To the shoulder, some of the oils, and to the feet, right? So again, couple of drops. If you are a very beginner, I would suggest you to use maybe 3 to 4 drops, not more. But if you already tried essential oils before, if you're experienced users, you can do a little bit more, right? So it always depends on whether you are a beginner or no, and also your age. Usually for children we apply less because they're very sensitive, right? And children in general more receptive to the essential oils. And also if you are applying it for elderly people, let's say if your patient maybe is 60 years old, 70 years old, usually they would need a little bit less, right? So, but if you are like middle age, like Ajit, for example, I think around 8 drops, 9 drops will be enough. So frankincense helps to reduce inflammation. This is what's happening now in his body. And we usually apply it as oil number 1 because it helps the person to calm down, right? In order for us to proceed with the rest of the protocol, for protocol to be more efficient, it's good if the person will just chill down, calm down. And this is what essential oil of frankincense helps us to do. And I usually like to let person inhale the frankincense. So Ajit, take deep inhale through the nose, exhale, and one more time, inhale and exhale, and relax your body. So then I'll be applying my base oil. We're using fractionated coconut oil. I love it so much simply because it doesn't leave any oily marks on the body, right? So usually most of the oils that are base oils leave kind of greasy marks. So you feel like, oh, you want to go and take shower straight away. But here we have another case because they remove the grease out of it. So you can actually apply it and straight away dress up and you'll feel very comfortable, yeah? And why do we use coconut fractionated oil as a base oil? Simply because we want essential oils to penetrate deeper, okay, and last longer. So this is like a transportation system for our essential oils. We want them to give us the best effect. That's why we're applying the base oil as the second step. And the reason we are applying those oils on the feet is that we know from the Chinese medicine that our feet is a projection of our organs and systems, right? Feet is like a map. So now, for example, I'm applying this oil on Ajit's feet, but actually I'm applying it on his liver, on his kidneys, on his lungs, on his heart, so all over the body. So this is very, very important. And because feet don't have fat tissues, the oils penetrate to his lymphatic flow and bloodstream much faster. I'm going to apply tea tree oil, very strong oil for immunity against viruses. And usually tea tree oil is being used in most of the cold and flu protocols. Apart from doing topical application with tea tree, you can also inhale it. It's very strong. You can use it when you have first signs of cold and flu. I personally like to apply tea tree for my oral hygiene. Like I usually put 1 drop on my toothpaste, toothbrush, and just brush my teeth. It gives me very nice sense of cleanliness and freshness, right? But of course, with cold and flu, it helps a lot. And by the way, the tea tree is also very good for children. It's very safe for young children to be used. And on the feet as well. Every time you use the oil, you need to close it, yeah? So it's very important. Next one is lavender. Lavender is our calming oil, but it also helps us for immunity boost. So you get calm, your cortisol level reduced in 2 minutes after application of the lavender oil, imagine. And we know that 90% of doctor visits are usually related to stress and high level of cortisol. We might not understand it immediately. Oh, I got stressed, I got angry, I got depressed just for a day. How come I get sick? Yes, it does. Because in the long term, stress always leads to diseases. So if you're applying lavender essential oil on a regular basis, you get less stressed, you get calm, and also your immunity is going to be much, much stronger. Usually, like I say always, the side effects of applying essential oils is that in general, in future, you get unwell less frequently. I even know the story when my friends' children were complaining, saying, "Mom, why all the children are getting sick at school and they often, skip school? You know how it is, kids love to skip the school, but we never get sick." It's because mother is very wise. She's using essential oils on her children, so their immunity is very, very strong, and that's why they don't get sick. Nice thing to have at home. So next oil I'm applying is actually a mixture of different oils. It's called Breathe, or in some countries they call it Easy Air. Okay, and Easy Air is a strong combination of respiratory oils. It's very good for your breath. And we know that breath is a foundation of everything, foundation of life. If you don't have right breathing, right, you are not having good health. So this respiratory blend has peppermint inside it, eucalyptus, rosemary, tea tree. So it's a very, very strong blend. And when essential oils are getting mixed in one blend, they usually increase the qualities of each other, right? So now let's say I'm applying on Ajit eucalyptus, but it gives us multiplied effect. And we're applying the same one on the feet as well, just a couple of drops. And by the way, this particular blend is one of the favorite one across my Dubai friends, because in Dubai we usually have a lot of air conditioner in buildings, so Breathe or Easy Air helps a lot. And now I'm applying super strong oil called oregano, and oregano is a natural antibiotic. It's very, very strong to support your immunity. Oregano is also hot oil, right? That's why it's very important to apply base oil at the beginning. So in case if you're applying oregano and maybe you overdid it, I always suggest you to apply a little bit more of a base oil. Let's say in case if it gets a little bit itchy, it's okay, don't worry. Remember, you don't wash oils excess with water. Water doesn't take oils away from the body. In case if you overdid, let's say with oregano, which you can feel pretty fast because it's a hot oil, what you do, you just apply a little bit more of the base oil. It can be coconut like I do, it can be almond oil, it can be even olive oil from your fridge, no problem. Any base oil will help. And by the way, oregano is also very, very good anti-parasite oil treatment, right? So releases parasites in the body and actually helps you to get rid of any destructive patterns in the mind. Because remember, every single oil has physical effects, but also mental effects. So oregano helps you to release different addictions. Let's say if you have self-destructive addictions that lead you to having alcohol, nicotine, maybe too much sugar in your life, which is not healthy, we know that. So just try to do this little experiment. Apply oregano on your feet like I did now for Ajit every evening, and you'll see how fast your addictive behavior will change. Next blend is Deep Blue, and Deep Blue is very strong anti-pain blend. So if you're applying it on a regular basis, you get rid of body ache, you get rid of joint pain, bones pain, and it's actually the favorite blend for athletes. Usually athletes, they love to use this blend, Deep Blue, after the trainings. It has also very strong formula in it. It has oils like wintergreen, blue tansy, ylang ylang, peppermint. It has chamomile. It's very good for protecting your bones, your joints, treating migraines as well. Yeah, so if you have migraine, one of the fastest way to get rid of it is just to apply this particular blend, Deep Blue. And the final oil in this protocol is peppermint. We're applying peppermint at the very end, and basically peppermint helps us to allow all the previous oils to penetrate deeper into the body because it has natural menthol. You might also feel a little bit cool at the end. It's very important at the end to apply the peppermint essential oil. So you basically increase the effectiveness of the previous 7 oils, which is pretty cool, right? We want to be as effective as possible with these applications. And also, if you like, you can extend this application, right? I'm just showing you a very brief version of essential oil application. But let's say if you want to do full massage, yes, you can do it and just apply oils in between. If you want to do it for yourself, also you can do it. You know, so there are lots of different variations. The most important thing is just to apply these oils in the same sequence, in the same order as I mentioned to you right now. And now we applied all the oils. It's very important to keep the person warm. So in our case, we're putting a towel on the top. All right. You can actually put some warm water on the towel, or you can also allow the person to go to take warm bath, warm shower. It will help essential oils to penetrate deeper and serve you better. So very, very important, at least for a couple of minutes, let the person relax, be warm. I mean, if you don't have a possibility to take warm shower or bath, maybe just put a warm blanket on the top of his back and just let the person relax. There is nothing else that needs to be done at this point of time. Essential oils already in his lymphatic system, in his blood flow, and now they're doing their incredible work. So they're healing the body, releasing any toxins, reducing inflammation, all what the person needs to do just to relax. And again, I'm always saying that it's very important to do this kind of applications in your family, in your community, because as you see, it's super simple, right? It's just an application of oils in certain order. And especially it's very important for women because women are healers in society, and they all of us had this inherited knowledge of how to heal, how to have their family members, their children, their husbands, their brothers, fathers healthy. So this is like also an act of love for the family, for the friends, for your community. So very, very important to learn these techniques. And as I mentioned, you don't need to have any special education to apply it. So and the final stage of Symphony of Cells protocol is taking vegetarian capsule internally. So how do you do it? You take this vegetarian capsule and you usually choose 3 essential oil from the protocol that you have applied and put 1 to 2 drops into this vegetarian capsule. So in our case, I have chosen for Ajit oregano. See, I'm just putting oregano inside of this vegetarian capsule. Second oil is frankincense. immunity boost, anti-inflammatory. And third oil is peppermint. Then I'm gonna close this vegetarian capsule. Make sure you close it properly. You'll have like sound, chick, okay? And you swallow it and drink water, okay?
I will just drink not water but VMG, which is a complex of different supplements, because just we have it, so it's good to support my organism right now. And another thing I will drink is a complex TERRAzyme, which is a digestive enzyme complex. It also helps to absorb all the oils and everything, just for everything working better.
Nice. And by the way, guys, all those oils that I have applied for Ajit to let him recover from cold and flu are available in this little kit. It's called Family Essential Kit, okay? It has 10 oils that basically can replace your entire pharmaceutical in the house, right? So it can help you to get rid of cold, flu, migraines, headaches, and any issues with immunity. So there is protocol for every health condition. So we're happy to guide you through different protocols. Just let us know what you need, and we can definitely advise you the best possible solutions.
Thank you so much, and see you next week.
See you. Bye-bye.